guys, it is your boy Barberboy here. We're back here with another video. It's been a while, it's been a couple days since I posted, and I did promise to vlog my whole trip in San Diego, but if you guys do watch my Instagram story, that did end up getting canceled. Brought to my attention that people wanted me to do a review on the Babyliss Pro Fx clipper. My attention that people wanted me to do a review on this clipper. Get right into it. One thing I gotta say about this clipper is that it's definitely different from other clippers. It's not your ideal clipper. The longest time I've been using the magic clips, the wall magic clips, babies right here. And don't get me wrong, this is still one of my favorite clippers. I have to give it to these. The one thing I really like about these is that they have notches on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that. With those notches, it can help you take your guidelines out better and keep them more consistent and even fade. So that's a really good good thing about them. They it kind of forces you to do a flick out motion, as if you're a really experienced barber. Not a really experienced barber, but if you know what you're talking about, basically the best way to get the best fade possible. So this kind of forces you to do that, as well as the magic clip. The only thing I don't like about this clipper, honestly, is that it's pretty heavy. I was coming from a pretty light clipper, and to come from this, it was kind of a big leap. But once you get used to it, you'll pretty much get the hang of it. Another thing that I didn't actually like about this clipper is that you can't really zero gap it more than it already is. Right when I went to go zero gap it, I couldn't really push it up any more than it already was. So that's a bummer. I kind of like zero gapping on my clippers. Another really good thing I like about this clipper is that the battery life. I've noticed that in my magic clips, once you start getting to a lower battery percentage, or once the battery just starts to weaken out, the clipper doesn't work as well as it should. So I haven't really noticed any type of weakness once the clipper is starting to die in this clipper. The downside I actually did notice about it was my clipper sometimes doesn't want to turn on. So you press the turn on button and the blade doesn't actually spin. I have to throw on some lubricant, even though I already did, and that'll pretty much get it going. But that's kind of annoying, especially when you're in the middle of a cut, because I'm the type of person to turn my clipper off and turn it back on. So that's one thing that I also really don't like about the clipper. If you guys have basically hooks where you guys hang your clippers, this is perfect. Another thing I really like about it is that it comes with a detachable lever. When you get this out of the box, this is black, and then this is black as well. So they kind of give you some customization features, so you can kind of put it to your preference or what you really like. It really helps me cutting hair, because I'm the type of barber to listen to the hair being cut, and with my magic clips, you don't really hear the hair being cut, especially when you're on the first guideline. But this really helps me really know exactly how much hair I'm cutting and if I'm cutting too much. One thing I could say about this clipper is that it really helped me get the fade I wanted to, just because of the sound and the notches. That's a really good thing that I could say about this clipper. Do I recommend this clipper? 100% I recommend this clipper. This is a really good clipper. It's a little bit more on the costly side, and it's a little harder to find right now. But overall, if you guys have the opportunity and have the money to pick up this clipper, I highly recommend you do. Personally, I love the gold edition, but unfortunately they did not have it. But overall, amazing clipper, and I highly recommend. To the end of the video, and you guys did happen to enjoy, make sure to hit the like button. If you guys aren't yet subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more clipper reviews. I also do vlogs on this channel, so stay tuned for that. And I'm also maybe thinking about doing a little bit of gaming stuff. I do play video games sometimes, so I could do some stuff like that. I could do some reaction videos, pranks, anything you guys want to see. Make sure to comment down below or shoot me a text on Instagram. We're on the road to 10K. We only got 540 left as we speak. So if you guys are watching this, make sure to hit fucking follow button on Instagram. And yeah, it's been me, Barberboy.